I've been to a lot of conferences. I love public speaking, and it's part of my professional development to go to conferences and to speak and all of that. I think that the CR Connect is one of my favorites. And it's the same reason that I love the community where it is online. Not only do you get to totally nerd out with all your friends and see them when they're not like this big on the screen, but everyone is there with a purpose, and so every minute is packed with value.
On a day-to-day basis, you post questions on the CR community, on their online community, and you build relationships that way, but it's really important to take those online relationships that you've built and move those offline. And when you move those offline, it really is extending what you already know and learned about those individuals, but it's really building that true relationship with those people.
It was the first time I walked into a room and I felt like I'm not mixed with sales and marketing and technical people, although some of those people touch on all of those different areas. Everybody there is community minded, and they're all there to help each other. And you saw this whole process of ideas bubbling up in the room, and then sticky notes on the wall, and then people deciding, I'm really interested in that topic, and this is what we should talk about, and the energy around it. And we decided these are the 4 things we want to talk about and break out into groups. So the content was aligned directly to you and what you were interested in. And sometimes you go to conferences and you're cherry picking and you're trying to find something that really resonates with you. And this was designed by community managers for community managers. And that was just really powerful to me. I left that conference and I told my boss, I said, this was the best conference I've ever attended for community.
The focus of the entire experience, sort of very atypical from a conference, was more on, we're all in this together, but more specifically of what can we do for you? Not like, you've paid us money, here's what we think you should do. It wasn't prescriptive. It was much more tactical. It was much more, you came to us because you're looking for help, or you're looking for new resources or some sort of value add for something that it is you're currently implementing. What can we do for you? And more importantly, what can everyone in this room do to help?
These are engineered in a small way, and really engineered to get people to lean forward, connect, engage. I was getting pushed forward in my own learning rather than just getting PowerPoints pushed at me. And that's a really big difference in an event. And in fact, to call it an event, it does it a big disservice.
I brought my entire team to Connect last year, which was something that was really good for them as individuals that don't have as much experience that I have, and being able for them to see how other companies are approaching social media and approaching community. Being able to go from session to session and learn something new every time is also super fantastic.